morning, everyone. Today, our group will discuss a workplace accident involving a forklift collision in a warehouse. This case happened at a factory warehouse in Banting, Selangor. The victim was a worker responsible for inspecting containers stored inside the warehouse. During the inspection process, he was struck by a moving forklift operated by another employee. The accident resulted in fatal chest injuries and the worker was pronounced dead at the scene. This incident highlights the importance of proper traffic management, communication, and safe forklift operation in warehouse environments. Warehouses are high-risk workplaces because pedestrians and vehicles often share the same working area. Without proper controls, serious injuries or fatalities can occur.
Okay, so hi everyone. Hannah, Shafi. So this morning, we need to check stock in the warehouse. So Hannah, please check the stock in aisle A, and Shafi, please continue moving the goods using the forklift.
Keep delivering goods to the next aisle.
This incident took place in a warehouse where forklifts and workers operated in the same area. Hannah was inspecting stock while Shafiq was transporting goods using a forklift.
Hannah, behind you!
The forklift operator's visibility was limited and there was no clear separation between pedestrians and vehicles.
Oh no! Hello supervisor, there's been an accident here. Please come help.
Accident? Okay, wait, I'm coming.
This accident resulted in a fatal injury and highlights the dangers of vehicle-pedestrian collisions in warehouse environments.
No, I didn't see her. My view was blocked.
The main OSH problem in this case was vehicle-pedestrian collision. The victim entered a warehouse lane while conducting stock inspection. Then, a forklift travelling in the same area struck the worker, resulting in fatal injuries. The consequences of this problem is fatal injury, production disruption, investigation by authorities, and psychological impact on workers.
Next, I will explain the hazard, risk and contributing factor involved in this warehouse forklift incident. Based on this case, a warehouse worker was struck by a moving forklift while carrying out normal work activities. This is classified as a struck by accident, which is one of the most common and serious accident in warehouse operation. There are four main hazards identified in this incident. First is the moving forklift. Forklifts are heavy industrial vehicles, and if they collide with a worker, they can cause serious or even fatal injuries. Second is transporting heavy loads. Large load may block the driver view, making it difficult to see pedestrian or obstacle in front of the forklift. The third hazard is the sharing working area between pedestrian and forklift. Without designated walkway a proper traffic control, workers are exposed to a much higher risk of being hit by moving vehicle. The last hazard is a blind spot around the forklift. This blind spot reduce the operator's visibility and increase the possibility of collision, especially when workers are standing or working nearby. The risks associated with this hazard include serious injuries such as fractures, head injuries, or even fatalities. In addition, the accident may also damage equipment, interrupt warehouse operation, reduce productivity, and result in financial loss for the company. Therefore, proper safety measures are essential to reduce this risk. Now, I will explain the contributing factor that led to this accident. This incident did not happen because one of single mistake, but because several factors occurred at the same time. Uh, First are the human factor. These include lack of attention, poor communication between the forklift operator and pedestrians, insufficient safety awareness, and failure to follow standard operating procedure. This unsafe action increase the likelihood of or workplace accident. Second are the workplace factors. This warehouse did not have clearly marked pedestrian walkways. The aisles were narrow. There were several blind spots and visibility was limited. This condition created an unsafe working environment where pedestrian and forklift operator too close to each other. The third one are the management factors. There was inadequate safety supervision, insufficient safety training, weak enforcement of safety procedure, and poor traffic management within a warehouse. A proper risk assessment should have been carried out to identify this hazard before the accident occurred. Lastly, the equipment factor also contribute to the accident. The forklift did not have effective warning device such as reversing alarm or a blue spot warning light. In addition, pure maintenance and the large load further reduce the operating visibility. Overall, this accident happened because multiple hazard and contributing factors were not properly controlled. To prevent similar incident, the company should separate pedestrian and forklift road, provide regular safety training, improve supervision, install warning system on forklift, and ensure all equipment in properly maintained. By implementing this control measure, the workplace can become much safer for both worker and forklift operator.
There are several OSH laws and guidelines that are relevant to this case. Occupational Health and Safety Act 1994, General Duties of Employer. Section 15(1). Employees have a duty to ensure, so far as practicable, the safety, health, and welfare of employees at work. Section 15(2)(a). Provide and maintain safe plan and systems of work. Section 15(2)(c). Provide information, instruction, training, and supervision necessary to ensure employee safety. And for OSH Amendment Act 2022, Risk Assessment, Section 18(b)(1). Every employer, self-employed person or principal must conduct risk assessment. Section 18(b)(2). Every employer, self-employed person or principal shall implement control measures.
So, how do we prevent these incidents from occurring in the future? We can break our strategy into 5 actionable steps. First, the company can clearly mark designated pedestrian walkways to separate workers from forklift operating areas. This can reduce the risk of forklift collide the workers unintentionally. Next, the management of the company should develop and implement traffic management plan to ensure that every worker is safe in the factory. The plan should include designated forklift routes, assigning specific times of the day when forklifts are allowed to operate, and ensuring that operators are trained on how to safely maneuver around other workers. Other than that, the company also can conduct the training for workers. The forklift workers should receive proper training on proper operation and maintenance of forklift before being permitted to operate it. Pedestrian workers should also be trained on how to recognize the forklift hazard and understand the importance of maintaining safe distance from the forklift. The use of personal protective equipment should be strictly enforced in the workplace. Forklift operators should wear safety helmets and safety glasses to reduce the risk of injury. Meanwhile, pedestrian workers should wear high visibility reflective vests to improve their visibility and reduce the likelihood of vehicle-pedestrian collisions. Lastly, the supervisor should do regular monitoring the forklift operations and conduct the workplace inspection to identify unsafe acts and conditions. The workers also should report the near-miss incident. The findings from the report can help supervisor and management to identify potential hazards and implement corrective action to prevent similar accidents in the future.
And lastly, for conclusion, this case demonstrates that forklift operation can be highly hazardous when pedestrian and vehicle share the same road space. Most contributing factors, including poor traffic management, inadequate training, and weak safety supervision, are preventable through proper risk control measures. Compliance with OSH law, effective risk assessment, and a strong safety culture are essential to reducing workplace accidents. Ultimately, prioritizing safety protects workers, improves operational efficiency, and helps create a safer worker environment for everyone. By strengthening safety culture and continuously improving risk control measures, organizations can prevent similar incidents and ensure a safer workplace for all employees. And that's all from us. Thank you for watching.